Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and in a lot of ways, this video has been a long time coming. I've been wanting to speak on this topic from time to time for a long time, and what really prompted it was as I was logging into my mobile YouTube, I saw in the most viewed videos listings, there was a top contender where essentially this so-calledly notable rap star, a Fiddy something or other, was calling out a sports personality, I think a boxer, as an alternative to the Ice Bucket Challenge. He was basically challenging him to read a page out of a Harry Potter book. And this cat later goes on to a radio station. They feed him the drop, sort of advertising page to read, and he's struggling through it. And so there's the punchline. Wow, illiteracy, how funny. And just really irked me and got under my skin and pissed me off, something awful. As somebody who has always tried to better myself and taken a pride in learning and reading and understanding language and word usage, word meanings, and everything like that, I've always strongly felt that intellect of any sort of level began simply with language and words. And I shared a post that, great comment from Bill Cosby, although he was taking the slant sort of pointing toward black American culture. But I think in a broader sense, it's true as well. I said, ignorance is colorless, essentially, because it's his contention. You got families who are buying their kids $500 sneakers, but they won't pay $200 for Hooked on Phonics and that kind of stuff. And when you look at TV, you got these mass media, just airheads, talking heads. You got, entertainment television shows where you're following million-dollar heiresses and who mean nothing, amount to nothing, and so forth. You got MTV programming like Teen Mom, where kids are thinking, oh, I'm going to pump out a kid and I'm going to get everyone fawning over me and get money from the government, that kind of stuff, and taking away from real legitimate people with problems, health and otherwise. And it just speaks to the bigger sort of, lifelong problem that I remember even going back to when I was in school, this peer pressure mentality that, as soon as you're in your teens, you gotta go out and you gotta get laid. You gotta go out and you gotta get alcohol. You gotta get high, whatever. And it's just promoting and prolonging stupidity, that kind of thing. The masses, if they have their way, I'm really fearful that the future is going to be much as it was in Mike Judge's film Idiocracy. And that's a very just scary thing. It's a funny movie to a point, but it's also really, really scary because, advertising on every corner and the dumbing down of culture, government wanting people to be lemmings who don't ask questions and who don't try to learn for themselves and stuff like that. It's just tenfold in the sort of wrong direction that we should be going. And this whole illiteracy thing, I heard another rap guy talking about, oh, I don't read no books, and that kind of thing. Yeah, well, judging by the way you talk, no shit. I see it all over Facebook. You got people substituting numerals for words and text speak and everything like that. And it's just nobody takes pride in language anymore and learning, at least not on a mass scale. It's all down to the individual and what you want to do for yourself. Whatever you want to accomplish for yourself, you got to do for yourself. Pick up a book, sort of heed to a better learning, a better sense of self, and don't give in to peer groups and peer pressures and that kind of thing that, would have you going out and getting fit chased or getting STDs or getting high and killing yourself and that kind of stuff. Be yourself. If you surround yourself with the right kind of people, they will support rather than disdain if you want to be intelligent and you want to read books, if you're still a virgin in your 20s, and so on and so forth. It's just, if we don't figure out a better way, all will truly be lost. I don't want to see that.